Uh, Dear students, we'll continue the previous class, that is fluvial landforms. Yesterday I started discussing the different type of landforms. In the fluvial landforms, first we'll discuss the erosional landforms. Then we will discuss the depositional later. So, erosional landforms are, as I said, valleys. There are the different type of valleys. Valleys with steep slope, valleys with gentle slope, valleys with asymmetrical slope. So, valleys are generally V-shaped valley, maybe I-shaped valley, maybe valley like this, maybe valley like this, maybe valley like this. So all these are the different type of valleys. This is perfectly V-shape, I-shape. This is asymmetrical valley. One side is gentle, one side is steep. This is having the convex slope both the sides. Here both the sides we have the concave slopes. So and many different type of valleys. Here these are the byproduct of downward cutting. And in the downward cutting, when the material amount of plastic material or sediment is more, so more the cutting, downward cutting, and the speed of the water, flow of the water, amount of the water, they determine what type of shape will take place apart from the rock structure, what type of rock is there. So apart from these different type of valleys, there is one word sometimes we use, gorges. Gorges are basically very like this type of features where walls are steep. Here walls have the slope. At least one of the wall is having slope. But here both the sides of the valley are having the steep slope, and they are very narrow. Their open mouth is it is having lesser width and the more depth. So depth is more than the its open area. So they form the gorges. So these are the gorges, may continue for a few meter to sometimes a kilometer long gorge may be there. Apart from that, the third is sometimes we use the word canyon. Canyons are the kind of valleys. It's very unique feature. Suppose one river is flowing here and upliftment started. Suppose one river, this is a tableland. The canyon generally found in the plateau areas, unstable plateau areas. In canyon, antecedent rivers are flowing over there. Suppose this river is making the valley, or it is the valley. Suppose this landmass will start uplifting in the semi-arid region or in the kind of plateau region. अगर ये ऊपर उठ जाए तो how it will look like? It will look like this. So it is wide valley. So it is having it looks like the U-shaped valley, but not by the glaciers. It is having vertical wall in both the sides. The width of the base and the width of the top is almost same. It is because of the upliftment of the landmass in the course of the river, generally in the plateau, such type of formation like Grand Canyon of USA. So the Grand Canyon is identifiable, but apart from Grand Canyon, so there are so many canyons found in the route of Mahanadi, in the route of Krishna, in the route of Kaveri. We have the canyons. They passes through the canyon. Some of the landmass is uplifted, they maintain their passage. So this wide wall, a landmass with vertical wall, This such type of features are known as the valleys, because here the base is equally wide. It depends on the rock structure. It should be like this, but it is not like this. It is having the vertical walls. Walls are vertical, and this is having this type of feature where width of the valley and the width of the top, lower side and upper side, both are same. They are known as the canyons. So Grand Canyon, Colorado River makes the Grand Canyon, and over there we constructed a dam called Hoover Dam in USA. So this is one canyon, valleys, gorges, and the third is sometimes it is saddle. Saddle is when suppose this is one mountain range. In this mountain range, over the time, when some river started flowing here, what happened? This river ultimately dissect the valley, and this river ultimately dissect the valley, and between the two it form the open area between the two because of the erosion. So this area, there is one ridge, one hillock, another hillock, between two hillock. Earlier it was one. When the central area is dissected and two peaks are visible, so the area between two peaks, it looks like it is known as saddle. Saddle is in the initial form of the river, in the upper course of the river, in the greater Himalayas. When the two peaks are there, between two peaks, there is space. This is formed by the, this is known as the saddle. So apart from saddle, another is the waterfalls. Waterfall is a common phenomena. So in the waterfall, sometimes we have the rapids, we have the cascade. So rapids are when the water is falling. Suppose this is the feature, water is falling, water is vertically falling. So this is the feature when the continuous arrangement of the alternate water is falling, and such type of feature appears. Such type of falls are known as the rapids. And the cascade is a huge amount of water falling vertically, and wherever it falls, suddenly it makes a lake as well. यहाँ से फिर ये इसको एक lake बना लेते हैं. So this is a kind of rock here. So it erodes like this. So this is the waterfall. When the vertically waterfall, maybe 10 meter, 20 meter, 30 meter, 40 meter, or sometimes 50 meter, 100 meter, maybe sometimes 200. So it is known as cascade. So there are the different type of the waterfall. It is continuous rapid or a vertical, because in rapids it is losing the height gradually. यहाँ गिरा, यहाँ गिरा, यहाँ गिरा, और ये सीधा ऊपर से नीचे आया. Level is same. Level of this water is same. Source of this water is also same. It is coming through the rapids, but it is falling vertically. So they are the two different type of waterfalls. So once the waterfalls, they carry huge amount of water, sediments, and after this, once the river started entering into, started depositing the material, after a certain limit, obviously कहीं ना कहीं तो river को अपना sediment deposit करना ही करना है. When the river will deposit the sediment, so the depositional area, wherever the river will deposit the sediments, suppose this is very like hypothetical arrangement. If the river originates, यहाँ से तो सिर्फ erosion ही होगा ना, यहाँ तो सिर्फ erosion ही होगा, denudation होगा, transportation होगा, transportation होगा of plastic material. elements, maybe in the form of boulders, cobbles, pebbles, gravel, sand, silt, clay, all different type of material. बट यहाँ तक तो मान लिया बड़े बड़े पत्थर आ जाएंगे, तो यहाँ जब बड़े पत्थर, फिर उससे छोटे, फिर छोटे और छोटे और छोटे और छोटे, और फिर यहाँ सैंड, सैंडी मटेरियल, इलेक्ट्रोलाइट या क्ले मटेरियल. सो इट इज सैंड, हियर इट इज सिल्ट. और जब रिवर अपने डेल्टा में चली जाती है, सो इट इज बेसिकली clay. Clay material is deposited over there because only the finest material of the river generally used to travel till the delta. The rest of the material gets subsided over here.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, जो values है, I-shaped value और ये Georges में क्या होता है?
I shape and B shape. You mean to say you want to want
सर, जैसे I-shaped value है वो भी ऐसी होती है, और आप कहते हैं Georges की मतलब deep ज़्यादा होती है और wide कम होती है.
Okay. Gorges have the convex slope. Yes, good question. बेटे gorge में देखिए convex slope है, and the I-shaped valleys are basically it is like this. They are having the straight walls. I-shaped valleys, they are the byproduct of chemical weathering. They are the byproduct of mechanical weathering. So they are having the convex slope, they are having the vertical wall straight. So this is the difference in gorge and I-shaped valley. And like you know, the different items are deposited here. Now after erosional material sediments, so depositional landforms. This is, say, when the deposition started taking place. This is boulder, big boulders, cobbles, pebbles, gravels, coarse sand. You can say fine sand. So it is all sandy area, this is silty area, and this is the clay area. So, but this is the coarser material. This is the zone of the coarser material. Wherever the coarser material is deposited, in the dry conditions, sometimes water disappears. कई बार मैंने पोंटा साहिब के पास रिवर यमुना को डाक पत्थर के पास from Himalayas, from Vikasnagar, Dehradun, Yamuna entered from Kalsi to the Ponta Sahib. Dry season में you will find in 1 kilometer wide accumulation of all the stones. पूरे चैनल में stone ही stone है. So it's all stones. और हम कई बार हमने इसको बिना पानी को टच किए, stones के नीचे से पानी चल रहा है, हमने इसको रिवर यमुना को क्रॉस किया है. So what does it mean? This is here, valley is wide, so all coarser material. When flood comes, water level it becomes like this. But जब पानी कम हो जाता है dry season में, in the month of say April and May and June, when there is no rain, so only stones are there and water is flowing under the stone. Sometimes water is flowing under the stone and it is not visible. कई बार दिखता भी नहीं. Such type of relief features are known as the Bhabur region. Bhabur. This is relief feature called Bhabur. Accumulation of coarser material, stony material, all boulders, cobbles, pebbles, different sized material, or the coarser sand is there, and it is mixed with the coarser sand, and water is flowing under that region. Because this coarser material cannot be transported here, so it is heavier material. So this is Bhabur region. So after Bhabur, river enter to the plain. Once the river enter to the plain, it deposit. Once the river enter to the plain, suppose this is the mountainous region. ये mountain range खत्म हो गई, यहाँ से ये this is the river coming making the valley here like this. Immediately it spread into different river entered into it spread because it entered into the plain. It made the braided stream और कई divide हो जाती है in many branches again and again it becomes the one river or it becomes one river. So this is known as the alluvial fan. Alluvial fan. So this is the second type of relief feature. One is bhabar and second is alluvial fan. One of the depositional feature I am just writing bhabar. Number 2 is alluvial fan. It is the material, all sand, alluvial means sand. Sand is accumulated, spread over in everywhere, and again it joins the same. Like once river Brahmaputra entered to Assam plain, coming out of the Pasighat in Arunachal Pradesh, once it entered at Dibru-Daikova, it's a biosphere reserve. Once it entered to the plain, it divided into many branches and made the braided stream. It looks like the delta, river entered to the delta, but again it joined the till जब डिब्रूगढ़ में आती है वहाँ से यहाँ डिब्रूगढ़ में एक ही चैनल हो जाता है. तो so this river and make a big fan, so that is known as alluvial fan. Fan is deposited by the sand, so it is the sandy material. So it is all sandy material is there. Apart from that, when the river entered to the plain, it depends on the depositional plane. The fluvial depositional plains. Once the river entered into the plain, so river makes the channel. जब चैनल बनता है, water is flowing in this channel and river is flowing in its meandering, and it makes the natural embankment on both the sides. During flood time it deposited the sand on both the sides. Sometimes it makes this appearance. This is known as the levee or the natural embankment. So you know जब बांग्लादेश में या गंगा डेल्टाइक रीजन में फ्लड आता है, so most of the people you will find their heartments are in a linear order. लाइन में होती है heartments because in the central part this is the river and this is the levee. On both the sides of the levee we have the arrangement. So these levees they look like the natural डैम और बोथ दी साइड, उसके अंदर पानी रहता है. जब पानी इससे बाहर निकल जाएगा इस लेवी से, इस प्राकृतिक तटबंध से जब पानी बाहर निकल जाएगा मॉनसून में या फ्लड सीजन, रेनी सीजन में, तो ये पानी जब तक अंदर है तो ठीक है, बाहर निकलते ही वी यूज्ड टू से द फ्लड हैज कम. तो बाहर निकल गया तो फ्लड जहाँ तक आएगा दिस एरिया, तो रिवर इधर भी फ्लड आ गया तो यहाँ तक फैल गया. So this area from here or from here to here, यहाँ से यहाँ तक का this area is known as Khadar region. Khadar means every year when the flood comes and flood retreated back, flood जब वापस जाएगा तो क्या होगा, flood आ गया, flood water के साथ suspended material भी आया ना. Sometimes the flood water looks like yellow. Yellow means all the sediments are suspended material is there with the water. और जो पानी 2 दिन के लिए, 4 दिन के लिए, 10 दिन के लिए रुक जाए तो क्या होगा, all the suspended material will settle down, subside and make the finest layer of lamination of finest clay or sandy material. finer material get accumulated here. So every year this flood Khadar region receive the new layer of finest material, plastic material, and if it is the one, it is called Khadar region. Wherever the flood used to come, that area is Khadar. Beyond Khadar, it is the जहाँ Khadar खत्म हो जाता है, so this is where flood water cannot reach. So flood water cannot reach here. So this area is also the sandy area. This sandy area is also deposited by the same river, but earlier. But now water is not reaching here. So this is sometimes having the water scarcity. So it is known as the Bangar region. So Abhar region, Khadar region, and the Bangar region. So this is Bangar is the old alluvial where currently flood water is not reaching and it is rich. इसमें पानी की कमी हो जाती है तो there is percolation in the summer. क्या होगा in the when there is the sunstroke, evaporation will be there. Yes, Pathak. When the evaporation will take place, what happen? Through the microscopic capillary film of the soil, the salts from the subsoil will get and accumulate in the sub. यहाँ ऊपर में salt की nodules इकट्ठे हो जाएंगे. Nodules or the conglomerates or the nodules of the salt. Salt मतलब कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट. कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट मिट्टी खोदेंगे नीचे से नमक की छोटे छोटे नोड्यूल्स मिलेंगे. हरियाणा में चरखी दादरी एक जगह है, वहाँ तो डालमिया कंपनी ने एक सीमेंट का प्लांट लगाया था और वो कैल्शियम, उनके पास लाइमस्टोन तो था नहीं, कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट, जमीन खोदो नीचे से कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट, बिकॉज इट इज द बांगर रीजन. सो बांगर रीजन में वहाँ कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट जहाँ जहाँ निकलता था सब खेतों से वो कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट निकाल के और सीमेंट बनाते थे. बिकॉज बट अब कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट फिर ख़त्म हो गया, जितना मिला फिर वो प्लांट ही बंद हो गए. सो दिस कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट एक्यूमुलेटेड इन दी बांगर रीजन, नॉट इन खादर रीजन. खादर रीजन में कैल्शियम की नोड्यूल्स नहीं मिलेंगे, द सॉल्ट एक्यूमुलेशन इन द सबसॉइल नहीं मिलेगा. सो दिस इज बांगर रीजन, खादर रीजन. एंड लेटर खादर दे मेक द लेवी, नेचुरल एम्बैंकमेंट, and it crossed the embankment. Sometimes river started meandering. So river started meandering. Sometimes it is meandering like this. Sometimes it is meandering like this. So when the river meandering is one of the feature, meandering is determined by the slope gradient. What is slope gradient then? मैं थोड़ा सा स्लोप ग्रेडियंट आपको बता देता हूँ. सो सपोज रिवर गंगा, वंस इट एंटर टू द प्लेन फ्रॉम हरिद्वार, हरिद्वार से निकलती है, इट फ्लोज लाइक दिस. दिस इज से हरिद्वार up to Kanpur. Its slope gradient is 60 centimeter per kilometer. This is the slope gradient. 1 किलोमीटर आगे चले तो 60 सेंटीमीटर नीचे आ जाए. 1 किलोमीटर आगे चले 60 सेंटीमीटर. 1 किलोमीटर आगे चले 60 सेंटीमीटर. 1 किलोमीटर आगे चले 60 सेंटीमीटर. So it is the slope decline or the slope gradient. It is known as the slope gradient. I hope you came to know Haridwar to Kanpur slope gradient. So river flows like this. This is the river. But from say यहाँ कानपुर, यहाँ मैं इसको फिर दोबारा लिखता हूँ कानपुर, कानपुर टू इलाहाबाद और वाराणसी, कानपुर टू वाराणसी, कानपुर टू वाराणसी, इसमें ज़्यादा स्लोप नहीं है, इट इज लाइक दिस. सो स्लोप ग्रेडियंट इज ऑलमोस्ट 40 सेंटीमीटर पर किलोमीटर, और भी कम हो गया. 40 सेंटीमीटर इज लाइक दिस, 40 सेंटीमीटर पर किलोमीटर. सो रिवर गंगा स्टार्टेड meandering like this. It is from Kanpur to Varanasi river started meandering. थोड़ा सा और में यहाँ meandering नहीं कर रही थी ना, यहाँ देखिए रिवर स्टार्टेड meandering. बट से कानपुर, इसको वाराणसी लिखते हैं, वाराणसी टू फरक्का, फरक्का, you know फरक्का बैराज. Its slope gradient is only 20 centimeter per kilometer. Varanasi to Patna and Munger and Begusaray and all. And what happened, because slope कम है तो क्या होगा, gradient कम हो गया तो क्या होगा, river will start meandering. River will start meandering right here. See the meandering level. जब slope gradient ज़्यादा है पानी सीधा निकल जाएगा, meandering नहीं करेगी. स्लोप ग्रेडियंट कम हो गया तो meandering कम करने लगी, और सबसे कम हो गया तो meandering, और अगर 10 सेंटीमीटर से भी कम स्लोप ग्रेडियंट होगा तो meandering की बजाय रिवर will divide into branches. So distributaries, you know डेल्टा में जब जाती है तो रिवर once it entered into the delta it divided into many branches. It means slope gradient is less than 10 centimeter per kilometer. वो इतना gentle हो गया है कि instead of meandering it divided into many branches. So this is the delta have generally 10 centimeter per kilometer. 10 centimeter is like this. 10 centimeter slope is there in 1 kilometer. 10 centimeter पे तो आप छत का स्लोप दे देते हो ताकि पानी ना रुके, निकल जाए, छोटी सी छत का. तो this is meandering. जितना it means in the lower course river started meandering. Within the meander every year, suppose ये एक छोटा सा in the loop of the meander, in the loop of the meander ये जो मिलता है ऐसे चलती है, it deposit the sand here, it deposit the sand here, it also deposit the sand here, and it also deposit the sand here. ये बहुत बड़ा हो जाता है. And these sand mounds in the loop of the river, mostly you will find these loops. This is known as the point bar. एक छोटा सा pointed bar है, छोटा सा. बड़ा सा sand bar होगा तो इसको कहेंगे sand bar. और इतना बड़ा है we used to say it as sand mound. तो पॉइंट बार छोटा एरिया के हिसाब से, सैंड बार बड़ा और सैंड माउंट सबसे बड़ा. एंड दे आर हैविंग दी डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ स्लोप. जब रिवर मियांडरिंग करती है, व्हेन द रिवर मियांडर्स इट मेक द टू टाइप ऑफ स्लोप्स. सपोज जब रिवर मियांडर करेगी, suppose this is the sand bar and river is flowing like this. अगर ये sand है and river is flowing here, river will make the steep slope and here river will make the gentle slope. होप इट इज क्लियर। यहाँ से ऐसे जेंटल, मैं यहाँ का क्रॉस सेक्शन बनाता हूँ, पॉइंट ए एंड पॉइंट बी। तो पॉइंट ए और पॉइंट बी को मैं इसको एक्सप्लेन करने की कोशिश करता हूँ। पॉइंट ए यहाँ है, तो ये सैंड का, ये सैंड माउंड है जो बड़ा सा, और ये जेंटल स्लोप है, एंड इस स्लोप पे यहाँ चैनल है, सॉरी यहाँ इस पे यहाँ चैनल है, और ये बिकॉज रिवर जब यहाँ से चलती है तो यहाँ कटिंग ज़्यादा करती है, और ये वाला स्लोप इट इज दी स्लिप ऑफ स्लोप, स्लिप ऑफ स्लोप, and this is known as the cliff of slope. देखिए, when the river meanders, it makes two type of slopes, slip of slope and the cliff of slope. So it is slip of slope, यहाँ से gentle slope रहेगा, ऐसे gentle इस mount से, because this is all water, यहाँ पानी भरा रहता है, the river is there, water is there, because river जब आएगी तो यहाँ इसी पे it strike like this, it strike like this, तो हर बार यहाँ से काटेगी और यहाँ डिपॉजिट करेगी। So whatever the river cut it, it deposit here. So it is very gentle slope here, and it is gentle slope here, and very steep slope here. It is cliff of slope. I hope it is clear. Slip of slope and cliff of slope, sand bound, point bar, sand bar, and the meandering of the river. When the river keep meandering, या meander करने के लिए river को कितना लंबा एक्स्ट्रा कई किलोमीटर का चक्कर काटना पड़ता है। यहाँ से एक्स्ट्रा, अगर यहाँ से सीधी आ जाए तो इतना चक्कर क्यों काटे? तो कई बार स्लोप इतना जेंटल होता है, मैंने कहा ना 10, 20, 30, 20 सेंटीमीटर पर किलोमीटर, इन किलोमीटर दैट सेंटीमीटर इज नेग्लिजिबल स्लोप। सो समटाइम्स ऐसे ऐसे क्लिफ ऑफ स्लोप आगे बढ़ता ही जाएगा। कुछ साल के बाद ये क्लिफ ऑफ स्लोप यहाँ आ जाएगा, कुछ साल के बाद ये यहाँ आ जाएगा, कुछ साल के बाद ये, यानी कि ये अगर रिवर यहाँ थी तो कुछ साल के बाद ये रिवर आगे बढ़ती जाएगी, आगे बढ़ती जाएगी। सो यहाँ से भी क्लिप ऑफ, तो व्हाट हैपन, ये ऐसे काटती जाएगी, ये ऐसे आती जाएगी, तो दोनों रिवर यहाँ मिल जाती हैं, तो ये अपना रास्ता छोटा कर लेती हैं एंड इट ड्राइज अप। सो व्हाट हैपन, यहाँ से ये रिवर सीधी आ गई, दिस रिवर, इसने अपना रास्ता बदल लिया और ये सीधी आ गई। बट ये इतना लंबा जो रिवर चल के आई थी, ये यहाँ पानी भरा हुआ, इट बिकम्स ए लेक, एंड सच टाइप ऑफ लेक्स आर नोन एज ऑक्सबो लेक्स। If you see the satellite image of the lower Ganga plain, every village you will find dozens of the water bodies. These are called the oxbow lakes. They are filled generally during the monsoon season. So meandering के बाद अगला है, they are the oxbow lakes. Oxbow lakes. मैं इसको जरा अच्छे से लिखता हूँ। So this is the first, third feature is this is levee. Fourth is bangar. Khadar. Fifth is bangar. Sixth is meandering. Meandering में bars, different type of bars, point bar, sand bar, and the sand mound. And apart from this, this is seventh is oxbow lakes. So this is all these are the depositional features.